was approached by Denny Seymour, and he was talking to me about the downturn in the economy and about the high-quality employees that he has that have very special backgrounds in education specific to the work that they do in his company, VTech. He was concerned about the fact that he would have to lay off employees as the demand for his product dropped down. And he was looking for a solution to that problem. What we began to talk about was the shared work program, which is a program in the state of Minnesota that allows some companies to allow their employees to work in a shared position. They reduce their hours and are able to collect some unemployment benefits for that. And they also can prorate their health care benefits. The problem with the shared work program is that it was fairly restrictive and would require a company to have a significant number of employees in order to be able to qualify. So we began to explore how could we use the shared work program, what changes would we have to make to that. And in the process of doing that, we started to have conversations about the Wired grant and how could we marry the opportunities for the employees and companies in Mankato to get continuing education and be a part of a shared work program. And that's how I got engaged in this process.
We saw the economy slow down, and we had a number of people that were being laid off. We got involved with the shared work program. That's part of the Minnesota Economic Development policy, and found out that when we got these people involved in the shared work program, that the system would not allow them to go to school. And we got to thinking about that if there was a time for people to get more retraining, it would be the ideal time for them to do that. Wound up going to the legislature and had the law amended so that people on the shared work program could participate in part-time classes. We live in a worldwide economy now, and that pressure drives us to automate. Mechatronics and this grant that we've got to send people to school to learn more about mechatronics will actually upgrade their skills, and consequently they become better employees. And those are the kind of people that become key employees, and you want to retain them at almost any cost.
The definition of mechatronics is really 5 disciplines. It's mechanical, electrical, hydraulics, and pneumatics, all controlled by computer applications or computers. Back in the old days, we used to call it electromechanical. What was missing is the computer piece, the control piece. So we have that now. It's important for Minnesota. It's important for Minnesota industry because it helps to automate some of these processes and to get efficiencies on those floors where they should be so we can be more competitive. Industry moves at a different speed than education sometimes, so we had to really replicate what their needs were. For instance, we targeted to start these classes a couple months after the grant dollars were available to us. Industry came back to us and said, no, you're going to start next week. We're ready to go and we're ready to roll on this.
In that many maintenance technicians are proficient in mechanical systems, but a good many of them lack basic understanding or lack experience in electricity and electronics and how these things interface with hydraulics, pneumatics, and mechanical systems. Mechatronics training for the Dodson Company has been very valuable because over the course of the last 8-9 months, these students have come back and immediately been able to apply the knowledge that they've acquired in these classes. And I've spoken with our technicians who have attended the classes, and they have confirmed that they are now able to solve problems faster, that they have a better understanding of things that they were a bit cloudy on previously. And they can work more efficiently.
Because it is an essential curriculum that is needed for all sectors of renewable energy and for the future workforce that works in all of those sectors, solar, wind, it doesn't make any difference. I think it will absolutely be necessary to take these pilots and take them statewide.
We're expanding the program by reaching out and replicating what we've already done here on other campuses. One particular campus that we're doing this with is up north on the Cloquet campus of Fond du Lac. We are taking courses that we've already delivered here at South Central College, and we've just basically moved them, the equipment, the curriculum. All we had to do was we just needed an instructor. We found an instructor, and we had the same thing with their industry partners in that region. They came, they liked what they heard, and we are teaching a class in lean manufacturing and also in electricity.
It is the opportunity to work with the businesses in our community to affect public policy that helps support them and help them keep employees and grow in the green economy.